Wow, hey yo, Shalom Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under command in GEN.YAHANNA, alright? It's a brother here from another officer task war out of I.S.U.P.K Trinidad camp. Alright, and what it is you're going to be doing is bringing back the mind state of the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, alright? What it is you're going to be doing is bringing back the mindset of how we're supposed to be doing, how we're supposed to be operating, how we're supposed to be dealing with situations and deal with each other, alright? Being oppressed together, being in this society with the so-called white man, the state oppressor. You follow here, we under bondage here, we deal with each other wrong, out of time, and all kind of different ways we pick up, all kind of garbage ways we pick up from being enslaved, you know, you follow? So what it is you're going to be doing is bringing back how we used to be dealing with each other, how we're supposed to be thinking, how we're supposed to be operating, with the language, with the culture, you follow? So these kind of classes here, like the short classes, you'll continue to see around YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the social media platforms that we on. We make sure to subscribe to all of them, right? Stay tuned. And what is he going to be doing is he's going to take back our culture, take back the standard our living. You follow? We was once rulers on the face of the planet, and what we're coming back to doing, and what we had to do is come together. We had to come and learn how to mesh back with one another. You follow? So these classes are real important. I want you to take a slight at all, right? You with me? Stay tuned and flip over to the next screen, right? Straight. Shalom Israel, this is Priest and Officer Taz, who are under command in GEN.YAHANNA again, coming out to I.S.U.P.K Trinidad camp. And what it is you're going into basically is the understanding or, you know, just a brief synopsis of your foreparents or our foreparents' language, the language you used to speak, and we will begin with the alphabet. Alright, so you want to start to begin to understand that our language has 22 characters, like letters in the so-called white man or the English language, right? We don't have letters, we have characters, we have flavor, we have style. Of course, you would know by now that so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians make sure that this world, you know, have flavor all and up, down, left, right, center, everywhere you look, right? We influence the world, it's just we're not on top or having true justice or any type of economic structure and might on the face of the earth. We don't have an association, but the I.S.U.P.K under command in GEN.YAHANNA is the association the Lord set. We need to come back to that standard, and it begins with taking back your culture, taking back your language, really getting back to the essence or the flavor that written all throughout the scriptures, the wisdom that the Most High set in play. So-called Negro man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. This is your culture, right? And without further delay, we'll go into the first character, which is A, right? So this is the symbol here now, right? And this is how you pronounce it in the English, right? A, right? Remember again, we have 22 characters. We don't have letters in our alphabet. We have characters. The Most High gave us a pure character, a pure and upright spirit. That is how He gave to us, you know. But we've been under the oppression and leadership of so-called the devils or deceivers on the face of the planet. So we end up learning garbage, right? So we're coming back to being right standing on the right mind frame by taking back your culture and understanding your language, right? Second character we have here is Ba, all right? This is how you pronounce it in the English here. Ba. Like Baba black sheep. Yeah. Right. Then the third character we have here is Ga. Cool. Right. So this guy here, right? So thus far we have A, Ba, Ga. Right. In the English, Ga. Cool. Then the next one we have here is Da. Alright, boom. In the English, this is how you're coining it here, right? Remember, go ahead and take your time, pause the video if you have to, and write it down. Alright, remember, you're going to make it short and sweet so that you can really come back up to speed bit by bit. Alright, until you start to spit and start to have a conversation in the Hebrew, all kind of thing, and you know, start to have me puzzle that kind of way. I want to know what's going on. Let's start to pick up this thing real fast, alright? Hold on, listen. Alright, then we have here, we have Ga. Right? Oh, sure, sorry. Abagadaha. Right? Right, the next one we have here in the English is how to pronounce it. Ha. Right? And after that, the other character, the sixth character we have is Wa. Right? Hold on. Right? And the English, again how you pronounce it. Wa. Our alphabet doesn't, our alphabet in the characters it doesn't have vowels, right? Our languages are more straightforward, are more masculine language. We have 21 masculine characters and 1 feminine character. Alright, it's not a language of games, but it's more straightforward, it's very pure. As the Lord say, He will return unto us a pure language. In Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 9. So obviously what we are given is a corrupted language. You have a corrupted society, and all the ways are corrupt because they don't understand the ways of the Most High Power. We was given that ability, and now with the grace and mercy of the Lord, now it's high time, as you see the corona pandemic facing, and you want to know what's going on, and people guessing all over the places. The Lord showing the I.S.U.P.K and the commanding Gen.YAHANNA, the men that stand still with the Lord should take 10 high waters, low waters, poor, rich, wherever the case is. We don't concern with all that. We concern with us as a whole entire nation. That is the difference between Christianity or white supremacy, the influence of the white man, like he influenced the entire world, and black supremacy, or the understanding of really and truly having brotherhood and sisterhood, thinking about each other as opposed to thinking about oneself. You know what I mean? Alright? With the next character we have here after the wa is za. Alright? This is how you pronounce it here in the English. Alright? Za. Alright? After that we have ha. Not to be confused with car. Or, you know, driving a nice car, a new car. Now, this car, like you're hooking up a spit, basically. That's how you kind of pronounce it now. But over time, you'll get it. Again. Right? So we have car. Looking like a ladder. Right? And this is how you pronounce it here. So, boom. Ha. So, you're going to try and pronounce it. Ha. Right? Like a man, a high-ranking man in the school. Right? One of the dynamic duos on Cross the Line Radio. I want to tune into them every Thursday at 10 p.m. Alright? Right? I'll make sure and put a link to their radio show as well, so you can kind of get up to speed, because they break down the scripture when people call in and have an opportunity to even, you know, ask a little bit more what they might not get in class, because we are in the Christian church. We come here to give solutions. We have answers. If all the men put the whole commitment and their life, you understand, designed to come and make sure that you are being fed, you're being led the correct way. The Christian church, you can't ask no question, you can't ask no question, you can't question nothing, you can't, you know, really get a proper understanding of how things is work. And with that, that's how you make sure that you distress our people and you continue to confuse them more. That is why you see our communities in the state in, because you're under evil rulership. And now these pandemics and them will reveal the characteristics of the so-called preachers and them, right? The so-called holy men. But in times of panic, in times of stress, they are nowhere to be found. Just as in John 10, it tells you the ways of a good shepherd and the ways of an evil shepherd, all right? So you want to come back and stay tuned and continue to watch, right, and ask questions. We want you to really be up to speed. That is our job, right? That is our responsibility as priests and prophets of the Most High Power, all right? So we ain't taking nothing light, all right? The next character we have here after the ka is ta. Right? Boom. Right? This is how you pronounce it here. Right? When you're watching certain things, don't frighten to ask me a question, but I'll definitely break it down. Right? A lot of things you would see here in your language, and you want to know, well, what really taking place here? Right? What is youth man saying here? Maybe has some merit to it, you know, because when I look at certain things in the society and I find this sign look like this, I find like this, I see this in a movie, I see that there, and this is the language that Adam spoke. Or you put that in your brain, sink that in deep. This is the language that your forefather Adam spoke. Everybody like to talk, we come from Adam, alright, but lower down the Lord show where he divided the nations and he show who is who. Right? That's how we have it today. The Lord, they make no mistake. The Chinese supposed to be the Chinese, the Indian supposed to be the Indian, the white man supposed to be the white man. They have characteristics, they have traits. They have their so-called flavor, they have their so-called heritage. The heritage of Jacob was supposed to be making sure the world run alright. Not only have the ability to laugh and kicks and giggle and whatever the cases, and still through all the oppression that we face, we still have our way to mesh and still bond with one another. We have all the forgiveness on the planet, but it's just being directed the wrong way because you don't understand that we are supposed to be looking out for one another. And that is what we're supposed to be doing. Learning to love each other. Alright? So after the ta, then we have there again on the list, right? Boom. Then we have ka, if I ain't mistaken. Let's watch through the alphabet here. Alright. Boom. after ya, Salakia, right? And we have ya, right? And this is how to write it in the English, right? Right? Nope. Right? And then the next character after ya, and we have ka, right? Boom. Bring that back up. Right. Right. We have the next character. Again, we don't have letters, we have characters, right? So, the next one here is ka, right? The next one, we watch something real close right after this, eh? I don't know if you can pick up on it before I say what it is. Right? After ka, then we have la. As I pronounce it here in the English, right? Watch this. And we have ma. Right? As I pronounce it here in the English. Right? And you have na. Kalamana. Right? Let's see if I'm going to get 2 minutes to try and cipher it out. Right? We have about 10 seconds again. If anybody make it out real quick, I will write your comment down below, right? And I'll see it, of course, when I watch through the videos and then, right? And of course, you have a timestamp on it, so I'll see, right? So again, I'll see if I get it, right, at that specified time, right? We're going to move on for time's sake, all right? Kalamana. In the alphabet, they have, in the English alphabet, you have K-L-M-N-O-P, all right? So this is how they take our original language and not understanding how to actually utilize it together. They come with a weakened state of a language, a bastard tongue, as the scriptures call it. All right. Well, a bastard language, because it's bastards. The bastard in Ashdod, right? There's a main city in the so-called white man kingdom, right? And it's ancient records. All right. After the na, then we have sa, right? As I pronounce it here in the English. Boom. And after the sa, then you have I. Right? And of course, this is the feminine character here out of the entire Hebrew alphabet, I. Alright? I don't want to say nothing, you know what I mean? For the women and them start to get agitated and all kind of thing for no apparent reason. Right? You can leave it there for now, right? And after the A, then we have pa. Right? As I pronounce it here. In the Hebrew, I mean in the English, right? The Lord in His infinite wisdom see things and put it as He see it. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this language is a nice, pure language, as the scripture call it, and very straightforward. I love it too bad. Alright? But learning to love it, you know what I mean? Because we see a lot of things, and when you look at it, it's really coming back to the actual attributes of my people. I see this in our language. Yeah? And after the pa, then you have taza. Alright? Pa, taza. I pronounce it here in the English. Alright. And then the next character we have here is kwa. Right? Boom. I, pa, taza, kwa. Right? The next character we have here is Ra. Good night. Right. Arataza. Ra. Arataza is earth. Alright? And of course, you're going to words after you want to confuse you at all. Alright? I want to make sure you stay to the basics and get just to understand this is how we write in this. Look. And if you bounce it up somewhere else, you might have bounced it up in a dictionary. We'd have something called the Zondavon's Bible Dictionary, Pictorial Bible Dictionary, you might have bounced up this language here, right? Or what they call Paleo Hebrew, but this is ancient Hebrew. This is the language of our foreparents again. This is the language that Adam spoke, alright? After Ra, then the next character we have here again, alright, the 21st character, it'd be Sha, right? Like what they call a W today, because the so-called white man confused. You know what I mean? He don't know he backside from the elbow, right? There's the man we are running over with today. All he know to do is wickedness. Go into people's land, steal oil, rape people, and all kind of madness. That is, I don't know what in that inside the brain. Alright, but this is the purge that we have to come out, that we have to definitely get out of our minds. All his ways, we have to wash it clean. Wash it clean. Alright? Of course, bang. So we take about a minute, right? Well, of course, you'll pause the video and then look at the language here. Remember the English. Oh, I didn't break that down from the first part. Salakia, which means forgive me or sorry, right? So in the Hebrew language, the reason why I write it from the right to left is because that's how we're supposed to be operating. How we're supposed to be doing is doing righteousness. So our language would basically be written the same way. Everything the Lord wanted to make sure that we have like that type of mechanism embedded in us then to do right. You know what I mean? Even how we write, well, even how we write W-R-I-T-E, of course, is from right to left. Alright? Right foot first, you know, right hand. In the scriptures it's written, you know what I mean? Like right hand is your power hand, is your works, you know what I mean? Represent your work. So you want to put forth righteous work, you want to bring forth righteousness on the face of the planet. Alright? So that is, of course, you know what I mean, starting with everything. So like baby, what you would have been teaching your youth coming up is a way to, you know, make sure and carry it out this way. This is the right way of doing things, right? So all of that program in your mind to a right state of being in. That is what we had before we end up, you know, facing the consequences of disobedience. Alright? So again, you have the characteristics here. I'll run it through it here again. This is A. Then we have Ba. And Ga. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Kha. Remember, like you're walking up a spit. Kha. Right? Then we have Ta. Right here. Right, this symbol here. The X-Men done teeth fitting. Right? Yeah. And many other different signs. Right? Right? Then we have the Ha. So like here, the Ya. Right? So we have Ya. This is Ya here. Boom. And then we have Ka. Right? K-A. Ka. And we have La. And we have Ma. And we have Na. Right? Remember all this teeth and put it in the so-called English alphabet today. K-L-M-N. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Right? Then we have the Na. Well, of course, we pass that. Then we have the Sa. Is this symbol right here? Sa. When I'm sitting here in the English. Right? Then we have I. The feminine character. Right? Remember 22 characters. 21 of them is masculine. 1 feminine. You want to make sure and have that down pat in time to come. You know, give yourself a challenge like a good crossword, right? But you're going to mix words, you know. You ain't going to really cross nothing up. You go that the I to that the I then cross the T, right? Then we have Pa, right? This is how you say it in the English here. Then you have Tza, right? Boom, right here. Then we have Kwa, right? Ra, and you have Sha, and then Tha. Alright, now I want to go into something real quick and show you the first 6 syllables and show you the wisdom of the Most High Power, what He gave to Adam, right? So this is basically how the Lord say in His wisdom. He watch and he say, Adam, this is how you coin it. This is how you watch this thing here, so, and this is the wisdom I'm giving you to reason it out, you know, right? So Adam now looking at different ways, you know, characteristics of things, you know, animals, places, you know, the looks of things, right? And Adam now in the wisdom here now, the Lord showing him, hey, boom, like the alright? So Adam now, you see like how a black man, you go rub your beard, you know, you go rub your chin, or sister, she go, you know, rub her face, ting, and decide, hey, I wonder what this is, and it'll kind of lean your head a little bit, Right, so I don't know, leaning the head now, watching the cattle, you know, watching the horns, them, boom, 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 watching the side, you know what I mean, and the side eye, boom. This is how I'm going, right? And of course, with some styles and flavor, you can put it all, you know, RL mix up with, you know, of course, you might write it more style, even more flavor than that, you know, black people is, you know what I mean? Everything for flavor to the pot, right? You see this here now, and you say, alright, boom. Now, watching the characteristics of the structure of the animal itself, right? This is what the Lord tell them. This is where it could be. This is what it represents. Alright, so it represents power or authority. Alright, just like the cattle out strong, you know what I mean? Or is authority on the face of the planet, like a strong beast, known for that. Alright, you see, this is how you name it. Alright, now Ba here now. Ba represent a tent. So you see, like here, this could be like the top piece here. This is where the tent is here. Bam. And then this area would have been the yard, you know, like encompassing a yard. So this is the tent here, and then of course the yard area here, right? So the Lord saying, hey, this is how we name it, right? You say house, you know what I mean? Or noble house, right? Now you're watching the size of the TP and thinking, you mightn't think much of it, but not understanding how we used to run things, how we used to have different cities and a big area, right? But it just represents house, or like a floor plan, you know, you're watching the floor plan and it's just they call it a drawing, but not to be mistaken for something small or nothing insignificant, because our forefathers and them had people coming from every country out of the four corners of the planet to come and find out our wisdom. Naming Solomon, when in Solomon's 40-year rulership, alright, people come from all different places on the planet to come and find out his wisdom, because the Lord gave the ultimate wisdom to Solomon on the face of the planet. Alright, again, like a good father, you disrespect him or you disobey his rules, there's consequences to it, because he'll teach other people wickedness, and that's what happened to us other people. Right? Why we're not in rulership today, why we're not the most glorious people on the face of the planet. Right? Even back then, the so-called heathens and them had known of our glory, had known of our power, the most high power that was backing us, and how we operate, or how we live, right? When we are actually in power, in the right state of mind. Right? You've seen Deuteronomy 7, alright, and 6, he said that we is the most powerful or the greatest nation on the face of the planet. And in the subsequent verses, and in verse 7 and verse 8, talking about, hey, you know, they're saying, hey, watch me now, these people, and what you going on with them? Paraphrasing, of course, right? What you going on with them? Who like them have a law so righteous as this? You know, if you break the law, this is the penalties for it. There's the justice that coming behind it. You know, it's fair, it's just. You follow? Who on the face of the planet have that? Which means they had no law. They had nothing in the beginning. Right? So these things that they came to find out about Solomon, right, and us being so nigh to the, or near to the most high power, is how they run the judicial systems today. Of course, with that twist, because it's not given unto them, you know, or they don't have the proper understanding of how to apply things on the planet. Alright? So you find, of course, that there wouldn't be a balanced scale, or a real form, then, a justice on the face of the planet. You won't see the face of actual justice on the planet, because they don't understand how to apply wisdom. They don't understand how to apply, especially the wisdom of the Most High Power. That is not their own. It's come like my neighbor, or somebody who is of a different race, and what they're trying to do is figure out how my grandparents, you know, how my grandfather used to speak to me, or like our story, our history, and he was never there. So the same thing with us. These heathens, these other races was never there when the Lord set up, or gave us the instruction to set up a righteous society on the face of the planet. Alright? We were there. And that is given into us, and we must come back to that standard. Alright? It's already within us to understand these things and the. Alright, so moving on to the next one we have here is God. Alright? So now again, the Lord showing Adam a lot of practicality here now, right? You see, just like the brother here. So Adam now leaning now and taking a good look at things again. And watching this here, alright, boom. Right, so the Lord showing them how to dissemble there, boom. Alright? This is how I structure it. Alright? See the brother knee here? You see the leg area here, the leg and the foot here, the instep here. Right, this is the instep you're watching here, and this is the leg right here, right? And here the representation behind it. This is what the character mean, right? Alright. The character mean to gather or walk together. Alright, like how we commanded right now, to gather ourselves together. A nation not desired, right? Gather, this is what it means, to walk together, right? Let me move on to the next character here now. So da, right? So what da means, right? Da represents the doorway, right? In the tent. And of course, the cut there, you know what I mean, for the curtain, and you pull it back. And here what it means. Right? That means to move, hang, or entrance, right? Remember, you're moving away like a curtain to enter a door, right? So that like it derived from door, right? Hang, you hang a door. You move the curtain, you know what I mean? And then you enter the entrance, right? Right? So when you look at our language, you know, it's really significant in terms of showing the original thought processes of our foreparents and it's the Lord here giving direct wisdom to man, alright? So ha, this character here, alright, HA, is a representation of a man's hand raised in power. Much like we brother on the side here, right? Brother here, right here. This is what you see here. So you're looking at the man them, you know, in strength and power. So when they raise their hand here, boom, you say, alright, boom. This is how you name it as. Alright? Ha. So when they look at it like the fingers on them here, this will be like a fist here. And the end of the fingers them right here. Alright? Ha. Man's, right? So you want to write that down. A man's arm raised in power. Next one we have here, we will cut it short for now. Right? Is wa. Right? So wa would represent a peg or a crutch today. Right? So you see the man there? The Edomite, the devil there, you know what I mean? With the foot cut off. Right? It mean a peg. So a peg was called a crutch. Well, a modern day crutch today was called a peg in that time, alright? Quite back to Adam time. Not new under the sun, right? It's just we need to come back to how we're supposed to be thinking. Right? And it come back, it really starts with you understanding your language, what you used to do. What it is that how we used to be thinking, how we used to be carrying on things on a daily basis, how we used to solve problems, right? Understanding your language is a big part of it, right? Because the so-called white man, he have a bastard tongue, a bastard language that he gave to us, which he himself liked to use and politicize and do all kind of madness. But now, when the Lord gave us a pure tongue, we could come back to a righteous way of living because it's pure. Right? There's the origins, and that is what he designed for Adam to live. It's just Adam now, like how we ourselves sometimes, when we don't understand the value of things, we throw it away. Alright? Or we take it lightly, and this is something that you definitely don't want to take lightly. The Lord using the things like pandemic, like the coronavirus, all these different things to continue to bring justice on the face of the planet, because for far too long, all these other races gunning us down, raping, robbing us, doing us all manner of evil on the face of the planet and feeling like everything is everything. Feeling like they could just do what they want and not pay for no crimes. But these things are where the Lord pulling us out of their mind state and us not having to be influenced by wickedness 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Alright? So with that, we say shalom. Continue to subscribe to all I.S.U.P.K channels on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure you check out our site. Alright, and stay tuned for more short classes like these from myself and other brothers in the I.S.U.P.K all over the world, wherever we base. Alright? Shalom.